guys, ready to rock and roll here tonight. It's the Capsule of Time LLC.com ARCA series. These guys will be in action every other Wednesday night. Tonight is week number 1. Your pole setter, Billy Van Meter for Chaos Motorsports. The 2 of Jesse Gordon out of California, rolling with the Capsule of Time sponsored deal there. 3 of Rick Kelly for Chaos Motorsports. 4 of Brandon Parks, owner and operator of Next Level Racers. The 5 of Joshua Divers for Chaos Motorsports. Anthony Monroe in that number 6 spot for Broken Axle and Capsule of Time there. The 7 of Joshua out of New England. The 8 of Rafe out there tonight, also part of the Capsule of Time and Broken Axle boys there. The 9 of Devlin out here. Greg in the 10, the 11 of Warner, and Michael Boyd going to round out your number 12 spot here tonight. Taking a look at the conditions, 75 degrees here. 12% humidity clear and 2-mile-an-hour winds. And big thanks again to Capsule of Time LLC.com for being the title sponsor. Make sure you guys go over there during this race tonight and like their Facebook page. We're going to get a lucky winner over there who's going to win something special. So you to be a part of that, you need to go over and like the Capsule of Time LLC.com. We'll pick a winner here at the end of next week. So when you watch this video on YouTube, go over there, Facebook, Capsule of Time LLC.com, like their page, and you could be the next lucky winner. All right, that is that. The grid is set. We're ready to go racing here at IRP. Billy Van Meter there in the 23. He's your pole setter. Jesse Gordon right there behind him as we get ready to fire them off here tonight. Give these boys the P1, the green statue, and they're ready to go. Ticker going to the top of the screen, the Capsule of Time ticker. But Billy Van Meter looking to go ahead and add some more here tonight as he picked up a win in the Tourmont. And car's in. It's going to be on Billy Van Meter, the control. How this race starts here. This car's in. Those looking. He's looking. And he's going to go ahead and go right there. Billy Van Meter off to a great start here. Josh and Divers and Anthony Monroe also in the mix right there. Everybody else kind of singling their way around. The 2 gets into the 18 there, and tell you what, you got to be careful back there in the back. They'll jock your wall around. But up front, it's the 23 and Jesse Gordon. Great battle right here as the 10 looks to go underneath the 23. Jesse Gordon looking to make a pass here. Drag race to the start-finish line. Lap number 2 in the books here at IRP. Jesse Gordon down low in the black and yellow number 10. And yeah, Billy Van Meter in the 23 side by side here. Brandon Parks enjoying the show here in the 3rd spot for Next Level Racers. Jesse going to go ahead and do the slide job there. Billy Van Meter going to go up underneath him as Jesse went all the way up to the wall there. Van Meter with a little slide job there. And he'll back it back down to the bottom side. Jesse up to the marbles there. But this is where you want to run here at IRP. You want to be as close as you can to that wall is what they tell me. You want to live on the edge. Brandon Parks there in the number 3 spot, perching right up to the number 10. Rick Kelly back there in the 32. Joshua Divers there and there. Anthony Monroe. And, oh boy, got one off the track there. Big save from Brandon Parks. We'll take another rewind here and take a look at that huge save. Parks coming out. Whoop, whoop. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yikes. That's Next Level Racing right there. Jesse Gordon, the man out front right now. Billy Van Meter in the 2. Rick Kelly in that number 3 spot. Divers, Monroe, Joshua, Devlin, and Parks all in the mix right now. Devlin back here doing his thing. He's in the number 7 spot, up 2 spots right now. But Jesse Gordon, the man out front, 5 of 40. Billy Van Meter in the 2. Rick Kelly back there. Joshua Divers, Anthony Monroe, and Joshua. There's Devlin also. The pressure being put onto him by Brandon Parks. Devlin, Capsule of Time, owner and operator there. And got one at the bottom of the track here. It looks like it's Anthony Monroe. As we will find out exactly what happens. Got one here turned around also. All right. To the tail end of the field. That one's going to be on Rafe also for getting into the back of Parks there. Unnecessary. If you can't control your car, you got to go. Just can't run people over. Pay attention. All right. And then which one do we got here? Got Anthony Monroe here also. Let's take a I mean, I can clearly handle it. I don't need people miking up. That's the whole point of me saying what I did. All right. Anthony Monroe. To the other line. There you go. All right, there we go. Let's see what we got. Jesse Gordon back up front. Billy Van Meter, Rick Kelly. Divers, Joshua Devlin. Rafe back there. Yeah, it was definitely unnecessary. I don't understand the whole point of that, but you know. All right, Jesse Gordon, Van Meter, Rick Kelly, Divers, Joshua Devlin, Craig, Rafe, Michael, and Anthony. Brandon Parks and Warner also in the mix here tonight. All right, well, let's see what's going to happen here. Billy Van Meter, he's in the 2 spot. Jesse Gordon, the man out front. White flag here. We'll go green this time by here. Like, well, we'll shut them off here. We'll make them go P1 to green. All right, guys, let's get them going here. Firing off this time by. Rick Kelly, Divers, Devlin, Joshua, Craig, Michael, Josh, Anthony Monroe back there. As we get ready to go fire them off here. IRP, ARCA series. See what these guys got. Jesse right there side by side with him. Good start right there for Jesse Gordon. Van Meter right there beside him. Green flag back out. Rick Kelly, Joshua Divers side by side. Back in the back here is the battle in the back. Got to watch out. The one there, and Anthony Monroe right up to the bumper here. He ain't going to be able to go anywhere like that. Anthony Monroe in a tight battle back here between the 1 and the 0-1. As Rafe makes it 4 wide here. Jesse Gordon out front. Billy Van Meter in the 2. Rick Kelly in the 3. Divers in the 4. Devlin now into the number 5 spot. Craig Hill, the boys, 70s 8, working their way to the backside here. Warner with them. Back up to the front is Jesse Gordon, 11 of the 40 in the books right now. Billy Van Meter in the 2. Rick Kelly in the 3. Divers in the 4. Devlin trying to work his way up there. Joshua trying to go up and underneath him also. Anthony Monroe in the 82 Backwoods Vacation. Capsule Time Machine. Rafe back there also. Picked up an EOL in that caution lap there, getting into the backside of Parks. It was obviously unintentional, but it was definitely a bonehead move. All right. Billy Van Meter trying to work his magic, get back up here, 13 of 40 in the books here tonight. Rick Kelly in that 3, Divers in the 4, Devlin in the 5, Joshua rolling back there in the number 6 spot, and Anthony Monroe rolling right there on the high side with him. Jesse Gordon out here tonight. He's got the Capsule of Time sponsor rolling with him tonight. We'd love nothing more to win the race. Billy Van Meter right behind him in the Edco Welding. And there is Rick Kelly for Chaos Motorsports. Chaos Motorsports right now sitting 2, 3, 4, 7. So a lot of guys out here tonight running strong. Chaos Motorsports. Anthony Monroe working his way underneath the owner of Capsule of Time, Devlin right there. Anthony going underneath him. Devlin, the owner and operator of the Capsule of Time shop. He looks to make a pass there. Anthony Monroe passing him cleanly there. Absolutely. Jesse Gordon with 25 laps left to go. Van Meter right behind him. Rick Kelly still in the 3, Divers in the 4. Anthony Monroe now up to the 5. And a tight battle right here between the 2 and the 18. 18 trying to find some power and go up underneath him here. That's Rafe. He's one EOL away from being put on the trailer. Working his way up and underneath him. Back up to the front, Jesse Gordon, Van Meter, Rick Kelly, and Divers, top 4 running away with it. Monroe trying to get caught up there with them. Devlin putting on the work here on the 18. Couple Montana guys going at it here. Oh man, sounds like somebody scraped that wall hard there, maybe in the 82. Devlin working that machine there on the high side. The 18 there, go find no speed down there. Montana in the house. You got the number 2 in Devlin, the owner of Capsule of Time, Battle in the 18 of Rafe. Both of them Montana guys. And Devlin putting on the brakes here, man, telling Rafe, stay back. Devlin not messing around here with Rafe tonight. Both Montana guys like we talked about, but hey, a tight battle brewing there. Jesse Gordon out front still, Billy Van Meter right behind him. Rick Kelly, Joshua Divers, Anthony Monroe in the top 5. And a nice battle right here with Devlin. Devlin and Rafe going at it, neck and neck right here. Side by side, it's a battle. And the 5's looking to go underneath the 18 here if he keeps messing around. It looks like he will. Try to go underneath him here. And man, Devlin putting the pressure on him. He's up 3 spots from where he qualified. And Rafe now trying to fall back there. Rafe now into the 7th spot right behind him. Jesse Gordon still your leader with 19 laps left to go. Billy Van Meter into 2. Rick Kelly back there into 3. Divers into 4. Monroe into 5. The 6 of Devlin still. He tries to get closer and closer and be a threat this season in the ARCA cars. Rafe out here. Joshua, Warner, Boyd, Craig. Parks out of this one early tonight. Lap traffic getting ready to play a big role here for Jesse, as it can get difficult sometimes. Get around lap guys. They don't always go where you want them to go. He's going to find that out real quick here. Going to go to the bottom here and try to make it work, and Jesse will go down low here. Pressure put onto him. He's going to have to drive his way around these guys. He does. Van Meter does the exact same thing. Gets down up underneath him there. Van Meter slides it up there, real close to the Whiskey River 01 of Michael Boyd there. He's able to make the pass cleanly there. No problems there for your leaders as they work their way around a lap traffic. Rick Kelly going to have to do the same here very shortly. Joshua Divers there in a tight battle here. Anthony Monroe closing that gap on the 57 of Divers with 15 laps left to go here. Got one brewing here from the number 4 and 5 spot. Josh way up into the wall there. Tons of grip lost right there as Anthony Monroe looks to close it down right there. And side by side they go. Josh was way up there into the wall hard. Good side by side racing here. The 82 and the 57. 14 laps left to go. Wouldn't want to stand in between them. They might pinch you. Nothing's changed up front. Gordon's still your leader by almost a second. Watching the battle between the 82 and the 57. Woo! Anthony holds on to it right there. You watch the 57. He's living on the edge up there really high. Oh, man. Just snuck out of that one here. Anthony may just be settling here for 5th place. No point in wrecking it and getting yourself tossed out here. We'll see what happens. He's right up to the bumper. Divers with a little slick move right there, and nothing for him to do. As you see Anthony scraping up onto the wall, they're going to lose a little bit of time. But it's Jesse Gordon, your leader. Van Meter into 2. Lap traffic playing a role here again as they work their way around him. Rick Kelly into 3. Back here in the back for that 4 and 5 spot. Divers and Monroe. Chaos and Broken. Devlin in the still tight battle back here with Rafe. Rafe cannot get around Devlin. He's tried it the whole race. Devlin not giving up an inch. Backwoods Vacation looking to make the pass there. He will make it stick. Anthony Monroe now up to the number 4 spot. And just enough tires there. Now he's going to have to work his way up around the lap traffic, such as Gordon did, Van Meter, and Rick Kelly. Let's see how Anthony Monroe handles it. The preferred line for them was to go low here, so we'll see. Anthony gets right up to the bumper here, and he's going to find out real quick that the one that will not mess around. Rolling in the high side there, Anthony Monroe caught right in the middle of that sandwich and tries to move him, and the best thing you can do is go low. Challenging enough right now, as you see at the 82, trying to work his way in there. Diver's trying to do the same thing and nowhere for him to go, and he'll pop it down underneath there and try to make it stick also. Diver's down low at the 01 Whiskey River. He'll make it work, and Diver should be able to make the pass cleanly here. As he does, Jesse Gordon still your leader, Van Meter there in the 2. The 3 of Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe back there in the 4, Divers in the 5. Devlin still putting the pressure on Rafe here. Rafe back here in the 7. Devlin in that number 6 spot. We're hearing sparks flying across the board here right now. Jesse Gordon still your man, out over a full second now. Joshua right behind Rafe. Rafe up into the wall with 6 laps left to go here tonight at IRP. Billy Van Meter there in the 2, Rick Kelly in the 3, Anthony in the 4, the 5 of Divers right now. Devlin closing the gap. Five laps left to go here tonight. The season opener of the Capsule of Time ARCA Series. Devlin right now in the 0-2 for Capsule of Time. The owner of the shop. Make sure you guys go check him out. He's holding it down in that number 6 spot. The man out front right now, Jesse Gordon out of California. Billy Van Meter there right there in the 2 spot, and Rick Kelly. He's now up to the number 3 spot here tonight. Rick Kelly trying to work his way around some lap traffic as he works his way underneath the 78 of Josh Warner. But back up to the front here, more lap traffic for Jesse Gordon. And not sure. Take a look here. Yeah, that's not on you. I'm clearly can see that here. Jesse just came into the back again, destroyed. Yeah, it's to the tail end. So, it was on Jesse Gordon destroying the back end of the 18. Yikes! He came right up to him. See who just power drove you under caution. That was a bot for you stopping in front of him. Yeah. What a joke. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. These guys crashing each other. All right, Billy Van Meter back up front. Yeah, but you pulled right in front of somebody. Right in front of him. Literally, right in front of him. Do you pull over to the high side of the track for any OL or to the bottom? All right. All right. No, we can't. We're running laps out. All right, here we go. Question, you're going to run out of fuel, not everybody else. All right. Billy Van Meter, Rick Kelly, Devlin now up to the number 3 spot. Joshua, Anthony, and there is Gordon back there in the number 7 spot as his car is tore up. Yeah, well, I mean, he straight ass packed the 18, so. Yeah. Hard. Yeah, that's rough. All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Guys are going to have to come down pit road, get fuel. Rick, Kelly, Devlin trying to find their way home. Van Meter having to come in and grab fuel. Strategy not in his favor here tonight. That wasn't for passing on the yellow. It popped up for speeding. Gotta check your tack. I know, but it's telling me over here. All right. Rick, Kelly, Devlin, Joshua, your top 3 right now. Anthony Monroe there in the 4, Joshua in the 5, and Gordon coming out of the pits in that number 6 spot. All right, let's see what they got. Rick Kelly, the man out front. Devlin into number 2, Joshua Divers into 3 right now. Anthony Monroe. See what they got. All right, wave around car coming around. He stayed out. Rick Kelly, Devlin, front row. Anthony Monroe, Joshua Divers. Let's get it started, boys. Here we go. I can guarantee you that outside line is probably going to be really, really slow right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Rick Kelly gets to choose when he wants to go. All right, Rick Kelly off to the races right now. Devlin a little slow there. He's able to get the momentum going. Divers down to the inside, 3 wide. In the back right now as they work their way around. Anthony Monroe at the bottom side of Divers. Divers now up to the number 2 spot. Rick Kelly, your leader. Monroe into the top 3. Divers looking low under Rick. Can he make it stick? White flag out this time by Divers down low. Gordon looking to close the gap, battling up there. Fresh tires, it's a battle for the top 4 guys. Put a blanket on them. Right there, you're going to have it. Divers working his way in there. Top 3, Monroe make contact. They all make contact. They all fall back. Right there, it's going to be Joshua Divers winning it. Rick Kelly into 2 and Devlin, your top 3. All right, top 3, start finish line. Get them up there. It's going to be Divers, Rick, and Devlin. Man, oh man, I don't know what happened here at the end of this one. We're going to have to take a look here at what happened. Hey, Gordon, he obviously lost control, dude. He obviously lost control. Like, you got to stop miking up, bro. You have to stop miking up. He obviously lost control. Obviously. I mean, shit happens, bro. I cannot continue to tell you the same shit. Look, he loses control and then he accidentally comes down into you. All right, so there you go. Top 3 start finish line. Jeez Louise. I tell you. All right, we're going to start off with Rick Kelly out here. See what he's got here. Rick Kelly tonight, getting it done. Let me pull up the camera here. Getting it rolling. All right. Let's see what we got here. Let me pull up this right here. Boom. 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 Well, maybe because he didn't know that he ran into you yet. Maybe that's a good one. Okay. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? We got to pull this off here. Pull up that right here. All right, here we go. We're going to start off with the 2nd place driver because we can't do the 3rd because he was a bot. So half the field got beat by a robot out there tonight. So we'll start off with Rick Kelly in the P2 spot here tonight. Rick, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, great work out there tonight. Able to find yourself P2 here in the season opener at Lucas Oil Raceway Park. Dominating performance for Chaos Motorsports tonight, man. Break down your race.
Yeah, no, it did work out pretty good. Not very good at this track, although I say that every time, and then I usually come here and figure it out and run pretty good, and that's what I did tonight. Just didn't have enough there to get dodged. It would have been really close if I didn't get tagged from behind that last turn, but lucky for me, I hung on to it and finished P2.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done once again out there tonight, Rick Kelly. And who would you like to thank tonight, bud?
Yeah, I want to thank you for putting it on, and Chaos Motorsports.
Absolutely. There you have it. Rick Kelly getting it done here tonight, P2. We'll head over now to your race winner, Joshua Divers. You got a copy.
Yeah, man.
A dominating performance again here. Once again, Chaos Motorsports sitting 1-2 here tonight. You went up 4 spots where you guys qualified and getting it done here, picking up the big win tonight, man. Break down your race here at IRP.
Yeah, man, it was a slow start. Car didn't feel very good. I thought I was going to be pretty slow here. I'm not very good at this track. But there at the end, it was very chaotic, and I ended up taking tires on that when I took that EOL and come back up through the field and passed Rick right in the last corner for the win, man. It's awesome. Feels good to be back in the #1 spot.
Absolutely. That's what I'm talking about. Job well done here tonight, picking up the big win. And who would you like to thank tonight, Divers?
I'd like to thank you for putting it on, man. I'd like to thank Chaos Motorsports for making it even happen, you know, and thanks for letting me back in, and I'm glad to be back in this #1 spot. Feels good.
Absolutely. Job well done here tonight. Joshua Divers picking up the big win here tonight. Rick Kelly in the 2. And Devlin in the #3 spot here tonight in the CapsulaTimeLLC.com ARCA series. Make sure you guys go over and like the page over at CapsulaTimeLLC.com for your chance of winning some awesome prizes here. Once again, good run here tonight. Fantastic work.